So I'm gonna do a little video. Yeah, we're talking about the arm cannon being GTF2, and Amy reminds me so much about Samus. She's like always gonna be like my little version of Samus. We're discussing the arm cannon, how it would work. The basic elements of Halo can be reused and recycled to be basically included into an arm cannon, a Fisher cannon. That would generate four different beams and operate in different wavelengths. Would therefore make the Metroid Prime arm cannon the most obsolete weapon in the universe, as it would actually be even possible, depending on how we would mechanize it. We're already discussing on the procedure. We need some sort of pump that would filter in and out the sulfur upon command to emit these beams. That's the whole brilliant we're talking about as a team. I got the idea, but we're working on it. We could actually modify an arm cannon to work with all four beams using these basic elements that I discovered in the Halo Fission. Water, basically, as long as you would filter in and out sulfur in a pump. In a chamber, you could re-emit into those and focus those beams into a lens. Not sure how mechanically have it done yet, but it all would add up. We could therefore call the ultimate fission cannon would dispense in all four beams. A uranium death ray or a pulse charge, like your standard arm cannon, a shock beam, basically a shock jockey beam, the wave beam from Metroid Prime 1, plasma cannon, as it would dispense and fire and thermiate, and even an ice beam, depending on how we would modify the hydrogen in the chamber, would dispense in cold. We would have to be able to ironically be able to cool it down very fast, and let it thermiate, and it's up to the team to get an artist and see what they would draw out. It would look very much like the actual arm cannon from Metroid Prime, in my opinion. You could do it all in one spinning chamber. The whole principle is condense it into CO2. CO2 remain cold. Why do you think it's really cold in deep space? Therefore, in a vat, these three gases would become CO2, resplit and recompile as CO2. And keep it in the vat should be cold enough to still dispense a current, and that would be emit a cool array. There you go. You would have the basic principle of it. I can figure the arm cannon itself. I just need to tinker. But basically, yeah, simply reuse those three same basic gases and Fisher in a chamber. This is all the way you electronically modify it. Just resplit it and recompile it, resplit it, recompile it, resplit it, recompile it. You can actually have the four arrays. Therefore, the arm cannon from Metroid Prime 1 would be actually pretty basic for me to even build as a prototype. The cool one I would like to do is the one from Metroid Prime 2. The Dark and Light Beam and Annihilator Beam are amazing to use in combat. Would basically be the same principle as a Metroid Prime 1 arm cannon. Yeah, I would design my wife's power armor and biomechanical weapon. I would not have her amputated for her arm. Instead of doing a traditional Samus leg arm cannon, I would do a similar cannon that she can hold with her hand that would initiate those gases in a way that she could dispense it all for weapons. She would always be my little Samus.